sono Eugenia e oggi preparo I marubini di Casteldidone.
Eugenia lives in Casteldidone near Cremona in northern Italy. She's a farmer and her family produce several varieties of melons. Neighbours can buy them directly from Eugenia's farm shed. It's melon time of year. We drove to the fields where the melons are grown in polytunnels. It's about 10 degrees hotter inside, and so the melons are ready earlier.
Piano piano, vuole sale.
Eugenia is making marubini, the local version of tortelli. First, she makes a stew used for the filling called stracotto. She dices an onion, carrot and celery, and then softens them in butter with 2 garlic cloves and 2 bay leaves.
E un pizzico di burro, c'è una noce di burro anche.
Alle 5:30 andavamo nei campi a raccogliere i meloni, le angurie. Ho lavorato e poi non ho ancora finito.
Non ce la faccio più andare nei campi. E ci va mio figlio.
Eugenia is using pork loin and stewing beef. She adds 2 cloves, nutmeg and a glass of Lambrusco, the local fizzy red wine. This needs to cook very slowly for at least 2 hours.
Intanto che prende alto, dopo lo metto a basso.
The other meat ingredients for the filling are mortadella, fresh sausages and prosciutto. She chops them up prior to blitzing them to a paste.
Questo è lo stracotto.
Stracotto is best made the day before for the flavours to develop. Eugenia blitzes this to a paste as well. She mixes it with the other meats, adding an egg. As it's cool, it only needs 1 to bind everything. Eugenia pours in some breadcrumbs, followed by some grated cheese. She prefers to use parmigiano, but you can also use grana padano, as this is the local cheese in Casteldidone.
Se è troppo duro, li metto un altro uovo.
She mixes everything together with her hands.
Va bene.
Siamo alla Buona, da fa tanti gnoli.
Eravamo poveri. Eravamo in 5, Facevo male io. A casa facevo quello che potevo. Mia mamma chiese mia tanto a fare la curva. Ma gli piaceva. A 8 anni mettevo bella asciutta. Mi hanno insegnato presto. Pianino, pianino. Sì, il piano è già pronto.
Eugenia started working for the local landowner at 14.
Qua è il posto che quando ero giovane ero qua a fare servizio, ho imparato a cucinare. Ci sono 50 camere dentro lì.
She was already cooking for her own family, but improved her skills learning from the chef. Her father was also a good cook.
Tra ora cominciamo a fare la pasta?
Sì.
To make the pasta dough, Eugenia uses 500 grams of 00 flour, 5 eggs, a pinch of salt, and a tablespoon of sunflower oil. She forms the dough and kneads it for about 5 minutes. It's less important to rest pasta if you're using a machine. Eugenia has always used one, never a rolling pin.
È pronta la pasta. Qualcuno la lasciano riposare, ma no. Io la faccio e la do.
She rolls the dough to the second thinnest setting. Since Eugenia's operation on her carpal tunnel, friend Romilda helps her make the marubini. In the run-up to Christmas, the ladies made 470 kilos of marubini. They're a speedy team. Romilda cuts the pasta strip into 7 centimeter squares. She places olive-sized pieces of the filling in the center of each. She brings 2 corners together to form a triangle and seals the edges.
Centrino? Arrosto? Da mani manca li facevamo crudi, non cotti, li portavano via.
Then, keeping the marubino on the table, she brings the 2 equal corners together. I discovered this is easier than wrapping them round your finger.
I'm getting the hang of this. Right. So you put the angle away, the triangle away from you. Press it down like that. Bring it around the finger.
Brava!
Oh, cool.
Io sono più pigra. È una macchina. Un treno proprio. La sera prima di andare a letto in via D'Aloso, dovevano lavare i piatti. E diceva no, tocca a te, tocca a me, tocca a te.
There is soon enough marubini for lunch. Marubini are cooked in a meat stock. Eugenia's stock is a mix of chicken, beef shoulder and flank, with onion, carrot, celery and garlic. It has been simmering for around 3 hours. Placing the marubini on baking paper makes them easy to handle and pour into the stock. The meat is served separately as a main course.
Assaggi?
Perché a mio figlio gli piace le uguature.
Anche a me.
I marubini sono pronti. Buon appetito!
Today, the mayors of Casteldidone and surrounding villages have gathered to appreciate Eugenia's marubini. And Filippo, the president of the Pro Loco and organizer of the Marubini Food Festival, is our taste tester.
È tipico, data una tipica usanza da parte dei nostri antenati, quella di mangiare i marubini con il lambrusco.
Il famoso
Lambrusco
Beveren Wien.
al Beveren Wien.
He adds a splash of Lambrusco to his serving, a popular thing to do in this area.
Buonissime.
A Casteldidone non è festa se non ci sono i marubini e la gallina bollita.
Then meat is served with a salsa verde, a parsley sauce. Buon appetito! Click subscribe for regular helpings of pasta grannies and come back next week when we're in Sardinia and discover how to make a flatbread called pane carousel.